Hello, and welcome back to the Western Front to the Great Patriotic War, where we're here at the very tail end of August, the last day of August, August 31st, 1941, and we've just been in a big fight over the last kind of edges of what was once our front line and is now our collapsing front line. So, what we need to do this turn is to really make a big effort to interdict the dangerous uh, push here. Got to do whatever it takes to slow this down. And we also want to try to slow down the advance over here if possible. Um, Although we've definitely got some issues around having the right planes in the area and whether or not we have what we need to be able to do the missions that we want. We also want to try to reduce the amount of recon overflights of our lines here because I have a feeling that we lost this battle partially off the back of uh, recon. So, I mean, let's take a look at the stats here. So, we threw up a 14 instead of a 244 because why? I don't know. It must have been the worst roll of his actual life. I'm not sure at all what happened in this battle here. Let's try to dig into it a little bit. So we had a relatively low average fatigue. Nothing meant really bad there. We had a double stack here between the 8th and the 27th Army. I don't know if that's what did it or what, but for whatever reason, we just did absolutely terrible. All right. So maybe it's a matter of we just rolled really bad, but I don't understand how we went from a 244 to a 14. I don't get how that works. And this guy went from 162 to a 188. Just not seeing it here. It's not obvious. So the Stug hit one out of, well, I just don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what went so wrong. They even had air support. What the hell went so wrong? Why did it go from a 244 to a 14? Just a lot of disrupted. But I don't know why. I don't get it. Makes me really wonder though if so. I mean, this would have been under command of the 8th Army, right? Makes me wonder if it's this guy's fault. Sabenikov. He seems pretty bad. So it very well could have been his fault. Not that this guy's that much better. But I thought with at least a 5 on infantry that have a better shot at winning that fight. I just don't understand why we did so damn badly. Like here we did badly, but at least we held, you know? I don't get it. Very disappointed though. We should definitely have done better there. I don't understand why we did so badly. This is really going to be a problem now because we're going to have to bring in our reserves. Which is only 6,000 guys. Yeah. Oh well, what can you do? All right. Enough being sad about that. Let's take a look at our air war. So, we know for a fact that they're attempting to destroy our supplies over here. So, we really need to protect it a little bit better. So, I'm thinking we might need to bring this back a little bit. We'll fly that. Hopefully that'll defend us a little bit more. Now, our ground attack. I kind of want to fly it again. It's out of range. Damn. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I absolutely despise that control. Like, it's not bad enough that you can't hardly see it, but actually being able to click in that hex is absolutely impossible. So that one does it, that one doesn't do it. So we're going to have to overfly that. So we're going to have to set the altitude bit higher if we're going to overfly. I mean, how much flak do they actually have, I wonder? Probably not that much. Only one. Yeah, let's just fly super high. Should be fine. All right, I think I'm going to leave those as is for the most part. Now, where are we flying our air superiority missions here? All right, that's pretty much what I wanted. What about down here? Am I flying? We're not flying that anymore, so I fly it here. Here. It's about the best I can do. Oh, they did capture Bryansk. Damn. That's a very unfortunate. I didn't think that would actually fall. But they were a lot stronger than we were. Again, a 353 and he throws up a 32. I don't understand these stats. Like, what am I doing so wrong? I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on this. It's like it's a level 2 fort. Should have thrown up a 353, and it throws up a 32. 32. They weren't bombing us. There was no air involved. We just suck. It's infuriating. You do everything you can, and then your guys just stink. Are these just really bad rolls? Is that what it is? It's like he fired 32 times and he hit 50.51. At least our 45 mil M37 AT gun did pretty okay. It destroyed 10 tanks and knocked out 8 others. 25 total hits. It's a pretty good record. At only 100 meters, too. Interesting. Our howitzer fired 0.46 shots. I don't understand how that's possible. Like, I don't understand how you can have these fractional fire attempts. But it did, and it actually hit. So, like, hit and damaged. What more can you ask for, right? 100% accuracy. Let's see, our 85 millimeter AA gun did do 3 kills. That's not bad. I mean, I just don't understand how our men performed just quite so badly. Don't really know what I can do to improve their performance. But it's crazy annoying. Like I feel like that should have been a hex we could have held. And I don't really know what I could have done differently. Just two Panzer divisions. I don't know. Not 100% sure what happened to make it go so wrong. But it definitely went wrong. All right, so I don't think we want to do that anymore. How much flak do they have? A lot. Obviously, that's why they put those guys there. This is just Flak City here. Oh, there's no rally right there. I'm trying to get a plane and range of this for escort. 6G8. Oh, he's set to rest. Okay. So we just need to set him off rest. Okay. Let's just click on him. What group was he in? I moved him to the 11th. And let's set them all to day and night. Perfect. We'll take a look at it again. It's this one. And we do have air support. Perfect. We're going to lose some planes doing this, but I'm okay with that. This is such a tricky turn. Just somewhat worried about this. I was really not expecting Browns to fall that easily. It's a big pain in the butt because now we're into scary land for tanks. It's going to be harder to slow them down. Any breakthrough is going to be a lot more dangerous, so we have to keep more mobile reserves in the back, which is kind of our weak point. We don't have a ton of reserves. But we brought in a good amount of tanks down here, so maybe they can do something. Remains to be seen. We'll find out. We'll find out. It's crazy how far back Stalingrad is. So far compared to Moscow. It's hard to imagine, planning Barbarossa, looking at this map and thinking, no problem, 12 weeks. Like, honestly, this distance would take you all of a week to drive in the roads in those days, just on uncontested roads, let alone if there's an enemy in the area. I don't know how they possibly came up with that number. Absolutely insane. All right, well, that's pretty good. I don't think there's a ton we're going to do in the Southwestern Air Commands, because I kind of want to refly most of the same missions. Except this, I don't really know what I was trying to do there. But let's stop doing that. Let's fly Air Spirit over our depot. Keep it alive. Recon. What was I flying there? What's their deal with not wanting to fly? Oh, can you not fly recon over your own hex? I think that's what it is. Okay. That is what it was. I think we're going to get rid of that for now. That's the one we just did. This one. Okay, that's doesn't really apply any longer. So let's pause that. Obviously we can't attack our own units. And I think I will keep flying the Spirit Air missions here. Now, do we need one over here as well? I think we do. No. Yes. Want to fly a second Air Spirit mission here. Because I'm worried about this getting destroyed again. It's already damaged. And we want to fly Air Spirit with that as well. Hello? Game? I don't know what's going on there. But super annoying. Definitely have to bring in some more planes down here. Let's try the 38th IAD. What do they have? Perfect. It seems like a good mix. Oh God, it's just so hard to remember the air commands. What do I even have down here? I don't know if I have any. North Caucasus Air Command. Let's reassign you to the Southern Air Command, mate. Nothing personal. Oh, not recon group. Thank you very much. Actually, let's just do 38th IAD. It would be simpler that way. Maybe I can't yet because they just got reassigned. Probably not. Whatever. Most of these planes are all for next turn anyways, so don't really care. It's not like they have air miles to fly. Would still like to fly that. That's looking a little dangerous there. Meh. Fuck it. It's good. That's good, I think. It's good. It's good. That is not so good. I would rather them attacking. Taking this. See, where's the rail yard? Is this the rail yard? No. Is this the rail yard? No. Eh. Whatever, we'll interdict that just in case there's anything there. Recon. Turned out that there was nothing there, so we can delete that directive. All right. Now, I wonder if we can get a air superiority mission over here. Ooh. There is absolutely no shot. No. No chance. Sad. How many planes are left in Odessa, I wonder? Fair number. They're still doing good work. And overall, Odessa's kind of holding out. I mean, it's getting pretty messed up, but it's still there. The port's still alive for now. It's just the city itself is taking a beating. But it's holding on. As the rest of our country must hold on. Alright, so we're not going to be able to fly our Asperity this turn. We can fly it next turn, probably. There's just nothing in range. So I think that's what we'll do for our air power. Let's execute our air directives, and then next time we will focus on our ground campaign. I know this was a slower turn than usual so far. It's just I'm really at a crossroads of having to reorganize the Air Force now that the squadron sizes have changed. Yeah, I thought I'd lose a lot to flak. 27 so far. I think this is going to be one of our worst turns in a long time. Jesus, a lot of operational losses. I think I should have taken a turn off. It was this bad boy in the Western Air Command's Yelena. That was our big death. So we're going at the railways. So we did do some good damage, which I like to see. We lost some guys from. Yeah, so I mean, even though they died, even though we lost a lot of bombers, they did their mission. So, good job. Good job, guys. Oh, there's a lot of flak there. Jesus. But every little bit counts. Interdiction and all that stuff, that's going to be good for us. It'll slow them down because this is one of their main veins of attack. So increase their rail usage a little bit, which is great. And that's all we can hope for. Just try to make their supply lines more difficult. Any little bit to slow them down is a really good thing. Got a little bit of interdiction done here. That's good. Same with that. Yeah, not the worst losses in the world, but we got interdiction done. Both of those hexes, so it's good. That's what we want. I want to make it more difficult for them to bring up reinforcements and bring up supplies. So that's great. Next time we will start with the reorganization of the northern front and try to stabilize that a little bit. And we're also going to have to spend a ton of time on the Bryansk, well, what used to be Bryansk, whatever the Germans are going to call it. We need to sort this out. We brought in a lot of reinforcements, but we're going to have a lot of work ahead of us just to get it somewhat organized, because these armies here are just not in good shape. They've taken an absolute beating. So they need reinforcements, and they need them soon. But that'll be next time. Till then, see ya.